are back. There's about 4 hours left of the event. I've been a little busy, especially because I wanted to do the Star Rail story and have all that that took place happen, and then I can cap off my week with a happy story, hopefully. Let's go.
Hey everyone! We're not late, are we?
No, you're just in time. Well rested, I trust?
Staying busy keeps you sharp.
A great way to stay energetic, certainly.
Yeah.
We received word from Mr. Ajaw yesterday, confirming the time and location of the transaction. It'll take place this afternoon, and it turns out it'll be somewhere we all know pretty well, too. The Film Fantasyland restaurant.
Oh, really? Huh. He sure does like that place.
Seems like you share our concerns, Traveler.
Indeed. Capturing someone in a crowded event venue will be much more challenging than in an open area.
Also, why are we talking
The
about
criminal
this
might
outside?
try to blend in with the crowd, or even escape by taking hostages. In light of this, we've had to make additional preparations. As soon as we received the news yesterday, we began coordinating with the Marechaussee Phantom and the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
We'll be deploying lots of undercover agents on site. If things go south, the safety of the civilians will be our top priority. Of course, fingers crossed, everything will go without a hitch.
I noticed a bunch of familiar faces from the previous case, like Captain Chevrolet of the Special Patrol, so I'm feeling optimistic.
We'll trust your instincts, then. Oh, yeah, and by the way, we've also been in communication with Miss Lapine Pauline and Miss Navia.
The Spina di Rosula will provide support within a controlled scope, so there's no need to worry.
The only potential issue is with Miss Escoffier.
She wants to introduce them to her cutting board?
You know what, that might not be such a bad idea.
Ahem.
All right, no more jokes. Miss Escoffier has made it clear that she doesn't want her restaurant to suffer any losses as a result of this operation.
That makes sense.
But, well, I have a feeling things might not go quite as smoothly as she hopes.
What can I do?
To be honest, we shouldn't have dragged you into this in the first place, and it's caused you quite enough trouble already. The Fontanian authorities should be able to handle the rest from here. But still, I'm guessing you'd like to see how it all turns out.
Yeah, that's kind of what a limited time event does to you. I mean...
Well then, feel free to head down to the scene, but just stay alert and play it by ear. You won't necessarily have to do anything. Unless things go pear-shaped, of course.
I'll do my best to ensure that things don't escalate to that point. Of course. There are still a lot of unanswered questions, but our intel so far indicates that the culprit's from Natlan. Plus, I'm already a witness in this case. Might as well see this thing through to the end.
That's the Kanichi we know and love!
The group go on to discuss the specifics of the operation and things to watch out for. For once, the conversation goes surprisingly smoothly, perhaps because Ajaw and Cacucu aren't present. It's just as well, really. Things could have gone real awkward if Ajaw showed up and started cursing out Nouvellette.
Well, that's enough of the small talk. The operation's scheduled for the afternoon. If we're quick enough, we'll even have time for a few cups of tea before we leave.
Oh, and let's grab something to eat too! Can't work on an empty stomach, you know.
We just said we wouldn't be
And
working.
rooting for you! It's a very important job.
All right,
Shout out to cheerleaders
I'll head over to the venue now.
and support squads.
Ahaw's been harping on for days now about this event-exclusive meal he wants to try. Guess I might as well shut him up sooner rather than later. See you in a bit.
I look forward to hearing how it all goes.
That sounds so ominous. The price of every price? I guess that makes sense because it's a business event. Alright. Yeah, okay. The beach seems to be getting livelier by the day. Thanks in part, surely, to the undercover agents.
This beach seems to be getting livelier by the day. Traveler, Paimon's getting kinda hungry. Let's go check out the restaurant menu, shall we?
This guy with the case, that's probably him. Alright, business time. We're really zoom. Oh. We couldn't even handle the frame. Oh. Oh. That's why. Someone's a bit nervous. Oh, hello.
Your friend thought you might be thirsty. Won't you stay and drink it?
Please.
I tend to steer clear of drinks left out in the open.
You're surrounded. Give up and come with.
You lousy swine!
Stop right there!
Oh, look! A surprise performance! Wow! How lucky we are!
After him!
This is such a cool art style. Obviously reminds me.
Sorry, my guy. Unlicensed and illegally docked. This boat's not going anywhere.
The henchman. Oh. That's so cool!
Be careful!
Amazing!
Lowly worm! No one flies higher than the almighty Dragon Lord! Who's stealing my fun? You again! You're driving me crazy! Oh, wow,
All right, that's a wrap.
And Kenichi is the hero, I guess. Oh, wow. That was so fun.
Unbelievable! You can't just drag someone around like that! Such blatant disregard for human life! I'm gonna sue the living daylights out of you!
Will you now?
Uh-huh.
I think I did you a favor by pulling you away from your audience. Saved you some face at the very least. As for whether you were facing up or down along the way, well, that was your decision, wasn't it?
Why, you... all right, I admit it. I was in the wrong. Oh, of course I know the difference between right and wrong, but I had no choice. I desperately needed the money. I was an expert on ancient relics. Not only did I have a successful career, but a happy family too. But my son, I never imagined he'd turn out this way. Fell in with the wrong crowd and ended up shoulder deep in gambling.
It's always the
We
gambling.
had some savings, but he drained them away like a waterfall. Once he fell into debt, he had creditors regularly coming over to threaten and intimidate him. I'm his father.
Aforementioned.
How could I just stand by and watch him suffer like that? Oh, my son is about the same age as you are. If only he could have turned out more like you. That's the only reason I needed the money. Please, believe me. You... Please, kid, I'm begging you.
You're
Help
from
me.
Natlan and you don't know.
I see you're from
like,
Natlan too.
Bleach?
That makes us brothers. Please,
You don't
have
even know
mercy.
his name.
I still have a chance to help my son straighten himself out. But only if I get back. If I go to prison now, he'll be doomed, I tell you, doomed!
Dude.
And isn't standing together and fighting for a better future what families do.
You guys just met.
Our fate is in your hands, young man. Please, have a heart.
What is this?
Something wrong, Kanich? Gone soft, have we?
I don't believe a word you say. Wriothesley had you just about figured out. You're a gambler. Pure and simple.
A gambler? Me? Nonsense! I told you, it's my son!
First of all, are you really from Natlan?
Yeah.
You've been keeping tabs on the gun's whereabouts this whole time. You should have recognized at least one familiar face by now. On top of that, the way you threatened to sue me?
Yeah.
Spoken like a true Fontanian, if you ask me.
Yep.
Huh? What kind of logic is that? I can explain. I actually grew up in...
I don't want to hear another word. Ajaw, here's your chance. Shut someone else up for once.
Ooh.
The moment I've been waiting for. Eat this, scumbag!
You just tackled him.
Being a compulsive liar is one of the hallmarks of a die-hard gambler. I bet you're just a Fontanian pretending to be from Natlan. Even if you have any friends or family to speak of, I'm guessing they've long since cut all ties with you. And you have your depraved ways to thank for that. Of course, I might be wrong.
This is literally the Persona 3 all-out attack smoke cloud. And yet somehow Ajaw is doing that all by himself. That's beautiful. Okay, maybe he is powerful. Just a little bit for being an almighty dragon lord. Now, if only kindness Jarmejasara could be suffer the same fate as this poor guy, not so poor guy from the almighty dragon lord. Anyway, moving on.
But does that matter?
It's the exclamation point too.
I'm just here to arrest you. If you're looking for an advocate or a shoulder to cry on, you're out of luck. Besides, prying the truth out of you is exactly what your beloved courts are for.
The animation department.
Isn't that right?
Fun with this. Oh, that's right. I'm another muted character. It's been a while, Mr. Kanich. The Special Patrol will take this criminal off your hands now.
Many thanks.
Please, I should be the one thanking you for all the help you've given us.
And me? What about me? So rude. You should be bowing down in gratitude to the almighty Dragon Lord.
For beating up the poor defenseless guy. As you wish. My thanks to you and also to Mr. Cacucu for your show-stopping performances.
Hey, what do you mean? Hold it right there!
Objection. Are you okay, Kanich?
Don't worry. I'm fine. I wasn't the one who just got dragged all the way here.
You seemed a little more than just a little upset just now.
Little Kanich, thinking back to when you were just an itty-bitty boy, Kanich, aren't ya?
Are we getting lore backstory?
Don't start crying like a little baby. I am the almighty Dragon Lord! No servant of mine will be seen acting so weak and pathetic in public!
What are you on about?
Down, Ajaw. Down. Bad Dragon Lord.
Still, I suppose there's no point hiding it from you. To put it plainly, I can't stand gamblers.
Oh, that's awkward.
They're the most irresponsible people in the entire world.
Oh.
No respect for the principle that you have to give in order to get. They'll tell 1,000 lies for a single coin, deluding themselves into thinking they can use it to gamble their way to a vast fortune. But we all know that even when it looks like you're getting something for free, there's always an unseen cost. In the past, I also ended up paying a price for my father's gambling losses. I don't want anyone else to end up in a similar situation if I can help it. Don't feel sorry for me. I certainly don't feel sorry for myself. They say that people are shaped by their past, and since I've made it this far, I must have done a lot of things right. We should never punish ourselves for the mistakes of others. Instead, I choose to remember the moments that helped me grow. Like when I first learned to use a grappling hook.
That's cool. That's some great art. Oh, that's so cool.
Or the very first time I yearned for knowledge.
I get it. Oh, look at the little saurians.
Yeah, I believe you. Let's get going. If we don't head back soon, we'll cause more unnecessary worry.
Hey, Traveler Kanichi, you're back! We just saw Chevro's taking the criminal away. She looked pretty pleased with herself.
Well, it did go smoother than expected.
So after so much running in circles, turns out he had no fight in him, huh? Guess running away was the only trick up his sleeve. Oh, also, Risley said to let you know that he's already left. He went to report back to the Palais Mermonia. Apparently, the Mari show say Phantom's preparing to carry out an in-depth investigation into illegal gambling activities. Sounds like they'll have their hands full. Anyway, that's for the Palais to worry about, not really our concern.
Judging by how fast the Duke took off, I'd say he was avoiding my camera. But I guess I'm used to that by now. Guess I'll have to sneak into prison again. How many cakes and desserts and dinners can I buy the Traveler so I can land them in prison and then accompany them?
Hey, it's not like you to give up so easily, Charlotte.
It's fine. I got plenty of other great shots back there. More than enough for a front page spread. And on that note, this busy reporter needs a scoop. Those photos won't develop themselves.
Make sure you pick the best shots of Paimon.
No, only the worst.
Oh, already gone. Hope she heard that.
You can trust her judgment, Paimon. She's a professional photographer. She's got time.
Yeah, you're right.
And all that.
But what took you all so long to get here? Did something happen?
We were learning some lore and backstory. Ajaw bonked his head and started crying.
What?
He's so bullyable.
Rumors and slander!
Yeah.
When have I, the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahulahow, ever sunk to such sniveling?
Were you not there for the previous event?
Often, actually.
Anyway, what's next?
To be honest, I haven't decided yet. At the moment, I've got nothing urgent to get back for. And, in any case, the court might need me to testify again. Plus, that gun's still a key piece of evidence. I'll probably have to wait until the case is closed before I can return it to Natlan.
Yeah.
So, I guess I'll be sticking around to enjoy the beach a little longer.
Oh, yeah, that was very quick. That was less than 20 minutes. But thankfully, we have the epilogue and some post-quest dialogue. There by the Palais Mermonia. Anyone over here? Outside. Film fantasy. When you say outside, what does that mean, though? I give up. South. Wow. Well, there you go.
Earlier on, that lady with the pink hair took a picture of Ajaw and Cacucu together.
You sound a little disappointed. Were you hoping to be in it too?
I was at first, but after seeing how awkward Ajaw looked, I figured I wouldn't really fit in.
Huh? And you didn't think of sharing this any sooner? I'd have cuddled your neck and smiled for the camera! Anything to get out of being in the same frame as that thing!
Really? Well, no worries, you still can. Come here, give us a hug.
Aww.
I hope your face is ready, because it's about to get flame roasted! I got your back, bro!
Kenichi, have you thought about maybe ditching that little rascal? Leaving him here for good when you leave?
Yeah.
I have. But given that Ahaw's also an old relic, that would probably count as international smuggling. I can't bring myself to knowingly break the law.
Guess we all have our problems in life.
Interesting. Alright, to the palais. Also, that's cool that they made that into the like a film reel. You guys, northeast. You guys are basically hiding, jeez. We're currently questioning a suspect connected to gray market gambling operations. We'll keep you all posted as soon as we have any new information.
Your efforts are much appreciated.
Sounds like I'm no longer needed here. Guess I'll be on my way.
One moment. As a key witness, you may be called upon to attend the follow-up trial, Mr. Wriothesley.
Oh no. For real, bro?
That's good. Huh?
But sorry. I meant, could I maybe attend anonymously?
How exactly would that work? Do you even hear yourself, bro? Gosh, everyone's catching the Cacucu brain rot. Alright, on to the epilogue. Wait until next day. Yeah, it's a shame Lyrica couldn't voice over us, but oh well. Thanks to everyone's hard work, the film Fantasyland is now in full swing. You can finally have some free time to chat with your companions.
Now that things have reached this point, we should add
A pinch of salt?
a dash of pepper, actually.
Brilliant.
Huh? You two aren't talking about a new dessert menu by any chance, are you?
Pepper sounds a bit out of place in a dessert.
Not desserts.
Oh, we're talking about the script.
Yeah.
Oh, my dear partner, photographer, rookie director. Our creativity must keep up with the overflowing enthusiasm of our fans. There's no room for dull scripts on my stage. Plot twists should strike the audience like a cloud of pepper, leaving them sneezing in surprise. Achoo!
Achoo!
The same logic applies in catering. I once heard Miss Emily mention that pepper could be used in perfumes. Perhaps I could find a way to make it work in desserts too.
A peppery kick to complement the delicate sweetness of cream, perhaps.
Wow, the two of them seem to be working together so well. Paimon's struggling to imagine what a pepper cake would taste like, though.
Well, well, what do we have here? Escoffier's making a new cake?
Yep, and she's peppering in some new ideas.
Oh, how exciting! When it's ready, do let me know. I'd love to try it.
Is it just Paimon, or does it seem like everyone's even more enthusiastic now that they've finished their work?
Yeah.
Why shouldn't they be? When your hard work pays off, that's when you should celebrate. It's like a batch of fresh macarons. You should never let fear of sweetness stop you from adding all the filling you please.
Escoffier is like, what did I just tell you in my story quest?
After all, if there's ever a time to pile on the sugar, it's when you're making macarons. Pile on the sugar!
They're so cute. They're so cute. They're so cute.
Pile on the sugar!
Oh my gosh.
And why are we piling on the sugar?
How did you rise from, like, the ground? That's what I want to know.
Lapine Pauline, you're here! Is it ready? Of course! It all went according to plan.
Huh? Were you off on some kind of important task?
I was indeed. Please accept this.
Oh my gosh, that's cute. Why is Paimon playing by herself? What is Veressa sneezing? That's so weird. And then, oh, you do have literally everyone. Wait, because it's Veressa, then where's Sejuani? Am I blind? No, oh yeah, Sejuani's right there in the upper left. Yep. Veressa, Sejuani, Dia, Lynette, and Linny in bottom, and then Farina with the Bulbabeast. Why are we just by ourselves on the north side? That's kind of weird. And then Navi rocking the glasses.
Oh, wow! It's a panoramic view of the amusement park with everyone's illustrations on it!
Since the film Fantasyland has been such a success, we decided to create a unique souvenir to remember it by. We built this park together brick by brick, so we decided we'd all contribute to drawing this map together too.
To be fair, it was mostly thanks to Miss Lapine Pauline. She's our expert when it comes to drawing after all. But we all did our best to leave our own marks too.
Was this Escoffier in there? I didn't see her.
That's right! And on top of that, Traveler, I'm offering you a most special privilege. You get to add a mustache to my portrait!
I see. Splendiferous. Yeah, probably a white one.
Cream flavored, huh? Very traditional, but also very delicious. You have my approval.
Cute. Yeah, where's Chevre? Oh no, she is. Chevre's is right there. Or Escoffier. Oh my gosh, Escoffier.
All right then. Now that you're the proud owner of this commemorative map, you can draw as many different flavored mustaches on it as you like.
Sounds like a pretty tasty map. We'll look after it well.
Cute.
Great. Your satisfaction is our #1 priority. Everything's all in order. Now it's time to relax. Forget about work and just enjoy the park.
See, that's why I was like, I kind of want to finish the whole park event before doing this, otherwise it feels a little awkward. Is that it? I guess that's it. A memento to remind you of the roaring success that you and your companions achieved with the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland. You drew this map together in the whimsical storybook style, ensuring every enchanting attraction and adorable landmark stands out. Of course, the most important features are the friends who came to visit and the friends you made along the way. Following Farina's advice, you added a snowy white beard to her portrait like a coating of sweet cream, making sure the entire map sounds delicious. Ellipses. Alright. Seems like that's everything. Alright. Yeah, final thoughts on the event. It was very cute. I liked that the little gameplay parts were all like centered around building the park instead of like, oh, here's your mandatory combat event or here's your mandatory whatever that kind of isn't very related to the theme of the park. But here you got exploration, you got timing, exploration, and then you got a cute little Tetris animal penning thing, but it's cute. It's cute, and I think everything worked out quite well and gelled together. The overall main story, it's alright. I was mainly there for the you know, the final boss. Ended up being this kind of a wimp, and yeah, just the interactions were great. The cutscene was amazing. I'll definitely have to rewatch that and scope out all the little details. Getting more Fontaine interactions with Escoffier is great, as limited as they were, but you get to see her bond with Farina, especially on social media. Navia is always a delight. Natlin characters finally leaving Natlin and getting to hang out with the Fontaine characters, especially like the Cacucu, Ajaw interactions that we haven't really, we didn't get last time, so we finally got them here. And then Aoife, great, and then Risley with Nouvelette, awesome. Yeah, and obviously the fact that almost everyone was voiced in the main story aside from Charlotte and Chevres, very refreshing considering the state of English voice acting in audio games in general. Yeah, and then, you know, got to see Dea, Lenny Lynette, Varessa, very much a treat. Sigewinne was kind of a throwaway in my opinion. And then Farina, getting more Farina content in 2025 is always appreciated. Alright, okay, see you back here next for whatever next Genshin thing happens to catch my eye and gets me excited for. Okay, bye bye.